I think it's hard for so many people to be able to adopt that mindset of live life to the fullest every single day. There's so many pressures. I mean, there's financial pressures, there's work pressures, there's relationship pressures, you've got kids, there's sickness. There's so much that goes on that I think it just overwhelms sometimes. And I also believe, and again, you don't have to follow the same line of logic that I do, that this whole world today of social media, it puts a lot of pressure on people. It's like comparison and afraid, well, yeah, I really would like to do that, but how would I ever be as good as everybody else that's out there? And so I think these fears that we have, I call it the self-talk. Like, it's the voice that you hear when there's silence in the room and you're thinking about things. And for me, that self-talk is really where the magic is. If you actually have awareness that you are going down a path, oh my gosh, this is not going to go well, I'm afraid about this, I'm afraid about that, then my sense is that's true and that's likely to occur. And so what I believe is if we can pay attention to the things that we keep telling ourselves, I'm not in shape the way that I want to be, I don't look the way that I want to be, and we just, as soon as we catch that in our minds, we replace it with a thought of gratitude, something that actually makes us feel good, then we shift the energy. Because the reality, as I see the world, is that it's kind of like this abundance that's available to us. And if we put out the best and we give to others and we care about others and we show gratitude and respect and we do all of these things, then in my mind's eye, at least what's happened in my life, is all the desires that I actually want, not just in the perfect timeline that I'd like them, but they end up serving themselves up to me. And so how do you become a light for other people? How do you stop being the person who's the complainer? Because the problem is, if you've got huge desires, and we've all got them, if you're the one who's the complainer, well, guess what you're going to attract into your life? More of the same. And so that's the shift, that when we can catch our own mind's eye and our own self-talk and the stuff that's taking us downward, and we can spin it in a way that it's like, okay, I'm just gonna feel good and take it from there. And when I walk in the door to home, to the office, to the clients, I'm gonna show up with the best intent and possible outcome that's gonna be good for them and good for me. That's the magic. And I think the paradox is the more you want for yourself, then the more you help other people get more of what they want. And lo and behold, it presents.
This windy road, together we'll navigate life as we go. We've been through it all, just you and me. Father, it's time to finish our story.